Hello rail fans, and welcome to another French Fried Trains Minecraft locomotive tutorial. Today, we're going to be building this Chessie system, GP15. So let's get right into the build here. The first step is to take a dark oak stair for the coupler, and we'll get that attached up. On either side of that, a dark oak fence. Underneath it, we're going to put a dark oak fence gate. Then, on the next block down in front of it, we're going to take out polished black stone stairs. And we need to get 5 right side up stairs coming across the rails facing this way. On top of that, a polished black stone block in the middle and 2 upside down stairs on either side of that. Swing around in front of it and a 3 block tall T shape of polished black stone in the middle. Put an end rod on bottom above each rail. In front of that, on top, 3 polished black stone slabs like that. Up here, we're going to make a 5 by 3 of yellow concrete, coming out to each side of the rails. Then we're going to take acacia wood slabs, 3 of them coming up on this gap here for the stairs, and same thing on this side over here. 3 slabs coming up. Then we'll do our wheels, so come in front of this, skip 1 block forward. Get a netherite on each rail with an end rod axle. Then, we're going to take out deep slate tile stairs. And we're actually going to make an upside down M shape. So we're going to put a row of 5 upside down facing this way. Skip forward by 1 and another row of 5 facing this way. Spin around in this gap, a row of 5 facing the other way. Come up here, skip 1 block forward, get netherite on the rail there, and then upside down stairs facing this way. Then we'll put netherite on the other rail with an end rod axle. Open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels, and also into the ends of the wheels on this side. Then we're going to take out polished black stone blocks, and we're going to fill in the top middle 3 on this second layer, coming down the length of the truck. We're going to come 1 block past where the fence gates are, and then 3 blocks underneath it. Then, coming off that bottom block, we're going to put a row of upside down, outward facing polished black stone stairs. That's 8 blocks long in total. Once you have 8 blocks, 3 polished black stone across this end, and same thing on this side. Outward facing upside down, polished black stone stairs, 8 blocks long to frame in our fuel tank. Then we'll fill in this top middle 3 with polished black stone block down to the end of the fuel tank here. Then we'll do our next truck, so skip 1 block forward from this, netherite on each rail with an end rod axle. Then deep slate tile stairs, upside down 5 wide facing this way. Skip forward a block, and another row 5 wide facing this way. Come around, spin around in a row of 5 facing the opposite way. Up here, skip 1 block forward, and get a netherite on each rail with an end rod axle. Then in this gap, upside down stairs facing this way. Then we'll open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels here, and also into the ends of the wheels on this side. Then we're going to go back to polished black stone block and fill in the top middle 3 down the length of this truck, stopping above where the fence gates are. In front of that, we're going to make a 5 by 3 of yellow concrete. In front of that, a T shape of polished black stone in the middle with an end rod above each rail. Then 5 polished black stone stairs facing this way across the bottom. Next layer, a block in the middle, 2 upside down stairs on either side. Then 3 polished black stone slabs on the top middle, and 3 acacia wood slabs coming up the side here and here to be the stairs. Then we're going to take out a dark oak stair for the coupler and get it stacked up to that second block. Delete the ones we used for placement. Put a dark oak fence gate underneath it, and also open dark oak fence gates on either side of it. Next, come on the sides of the truck here, put a hopper in front of each wheel, and then a full line of dark oak trapdoors along the top of the truck. Same thing here, so hoppers in front of the wheels, dark oak trapdoors on the top. Then we do the other side, hoppers in front of these wheels, dark oak trapdoors along the top. One more corner to go here, hoppers in front of these wheels, trapdoors along the top. Then my front end is going to be facing the void here. So this is the front end of the fuel tank. On the front block of each side, we're going to put a player head. Then we'll turn and put a crimson sign that's sideways on each side. And then fill the rest of the top of the fuel tank with sideways anvils to represent the air tanks. Same thing on this side here. Then we'll take out a chain, put a chain in each of these two gaps. Here we'll have to crouch, put a chain here, and a chain on the other side. Then we'll come back here. Same thing, crouch and put a chain here, and on this other side. And actually that one placed too low there. It needs to be on the second block up. So crouch, and put a chain on the second block up. Then a chain in these two gaps. Next, on this third layer up, we're going to fill in the top middle three with polished blackstone block end to end. Then on the outside edges of that, we're going to put a full row of orange concrete going end to end on both sides. Now we'll start on the nose, so come on top of the front here, in the very middle, on the third block back, so where that yellow concrete is. And right there, we're going to make a column of 3 yellow concrete coming up. Then a column of 3 here, and here. Then spin around behind it here. On this side, 1 yellow concrete. And on the other side, a column of 3. Then we're going to put a lever here and a door on that gap. Then 2 yellow concrete on the bottom outside edge of each side like this. Behind that, on each side of the bottom, we're going to put 4 yellow shulker boxes. Then we need to get a yellow concrete on top of the last shulker box on each side. Then bring 3 yellow concrete forward to cover the shulker boxes. On the next layer, a yellow concrete in each corner with black wool on the side gaps for the locomotive number. Above that, an orange concrete in each corner. Then we'll take out light blue stained glass panes on the sides, and then 1 on each side of the front, and an orange concrete in the middle. Then we're going to take out black wool on top of the front windows, make this T-shaped pattern, and extend the top middle 3 with black wool to the back of the cab. On the sides, we're going to put an outward facing row of 4 polished blackstone stairs above the window. Same thing on this side over here. Then we're going to take out yellow concrete behind the cab here, 1 block in from the outside, and bring a line of yellow concrete down to the back. We'll stop at the edge of the yellow concrete that's back here. Then we put 1 in the middle here, and then skip forward by 1, and a full line of yellow concrete coming up to the cab on this side. Then we'll come back down to the back and raise each of these back 3 blocks up by another 2. Then we're going to take out polished blackstone block and fill that into the top. Then come forward by 5 and up by 2. So there's a gap of 4. Because there's this big open vent on the back here. Then we'll come across the top of it with polished blackstone block. Then down here we're going to put 2 deep slate tile slabs with a block of space. Then we'll bring 2 layers of iron bars up to the front of this. was having some trouble placing it. There we go. And actually I was wrong, knock out these front 2 iron bars. We don't need them. So it looks like this. Then we'll do the same thing over here. So 2 layers of 4 iron bars coming forward. In front of it, we'll put a column of 2 yellow concrete on each side. Then we're going to do another full row of yellow concrete coming up to the cab. Same thing on this side here, except on this side we can go ahead and make it 2 blocks tall. And bring that down to the back. On this side, we're going to put a door up by the cab, and then another layer of yellow concrete. In front of this side door, we're going to put a column of 2 yellow concrete, and then 1, so there's a staircase. Then, over on this side behind the cab, a column of 2 yellow concrete. Then we're going to switch to orange concrete for the next layer, and bring orange concrete all the way down and around. So we'll come around the back, and we'll come right back up this side, all the way up to the door. Then we're going to come down to the back with black wool, 1 on each of the 3 end blocks, and 1 in the middle. In front of that, we're going to put a row of 6 black shulker boxes on each side of the top. Then we can go ahead and fill the middle with black wool. And then we'll start filling in the rest of the roof 3 wide with black wool coming forward. Up by the cab, we're going to put 3 across behind the cab, and then 3 vertical polished basalt on each side for a vent, and then fill the rest with black wool, even in between there. Next, on top of where the polished basalt vents are, there's a little raised area. So we're going to take out deep slate tile slabs and make a 3x3 up there. Now come down to the back here, and above where the black shulker boxes are, we're going to fill it in 3 wide and 6 forward with oak trap doors, because there's a vent up here or a radiator or something like that. Then 1 block in front of this on the side, an upside down polished blackstone stair, 3 outward facing deep slate tile, and a forward facing polished blackstone. Repeat that pattern on this side. So upside down forward polished blackstone, 3 outward facing deep slate tile, and a backward facing polished blackstone. In the center of it on top, make a plus shape with polished blackstone slabs for the dynamic brake fan. Knock out the middle, put a deep slate tile slab in there, and an oak trapdoor. On the front and back of it, put a flower pot for the exhaust. Come on top of the cab in the center and open back to back dark oak fence gates for the horn. Then behind it, we're going to put 2 gray candles on each side for antennas. Skip behind this hump, and we're going to fill in everything up here that we haven't built on with black carpet, so we cover up this dynamic brake blister on top. So come all the way around it, and up that side, and around the fan. We'll also come down to the back end of the locomotive, and we can put 3 black carpet and 1 on the end. Then come down here, knock out this block here, and put in a black wool. Then extend it out with black carpet and start coming up the side here. We're going to stop 3 blocks before the front here. Then we'll come up here. We have to put black carpet up here. So I have that lever in the wrong place. Delete that, put in black carpet. I'm going to grab a lever real quick for the handbrake. And we move that up by 1. Then 2 black carpet here, a T-shape on the front, 2 here, 2 here. Come back here, 1 on each stair, and then we'll bring black carpet all the way down the walkway on this side. Come around this corner, and a T-shape on the end. Then we're going to take out a bell here, and put a bell on the side right there. Now we'll do our logo. So come in this orange concrete, 1 block in front of the iron bars, knock out this block, Then make a C shape like this, fill it with black wool. Skip 1 block forward on top of the yellow, knock out 3, then skip 1 block forward, knock out 2. Fill that with black wool. This represents where it says Chessie system, because this locomotive isn't big enough to spell it out with banners. Then we'll come up here, we'll start aligned with the end of that carpet, do our C shape, skip a block, knock out 3, fill it with black wool, skip a block, knock out 2, fill it with black wool. So it looks like that. Then we'll do the blower on this side, so on bottom, 3 yellow stained glass, another 3, and another 3. On top, 3 orange stained glass. And that's where the blower is. Then, we're going to do all of our railings here. So take out acacia fence. Right here, we're going to come up by 5, and then back until it connects with the cab. Here, we're going to come up 3, over 1, and then a 2x2 right here. Same thing here, so up 3, over 1, and a 2x2 up there. Then here we come up by 5 again, and then back to connect with the cab. Then we'll move down to the back end. Here we come up 4. Then here we come up 3, over 1, and a 2x2 up here. Here we come up 3, over 1, and a 2x2 up there. Here we come up by 4. Then come around behind this here, attach it up, and bring fences all the way up this side of the locomotive. So bring it right past this blower. And actually that's wrong. This needs to raise up by 1, knock out the bottom one, and attach it like that. Then we'll do the other side, so come back here, attach your fence up down there, and bring it all the way forward up this side. When we get here, we come up 1, over 1, up 1 again, and over 2 to connect. Now we're going to detail the front end here. So we're going to come up front and take out a glow item frame. Put 1 on each of these fences with glowstone for ditch lights. Then a glow item frame on the top middle with glowstone for a headlight. On either side of the top here, we're going to take a dark oak sign with our locomotive number. And for this one, it's going to be 1509. Same thing on the other side. Then we'll hit both of those signs with white dye and then a glow ink sac. Then, on each side of the nose, a birch button on top. Then we'll come down and we'll work on the back end here. On the top middle, we'll put 2 glow item frames with glowstone for rear headlights. And then, down here, if you want rear ditch lights, 1 on each fence. Then in the orange concrete layer on the sides, we'll put our dark oak sign with 1509 on each side. Then we'll hit that with white dye and then a glow ink sac. Then we'll run a ladder up the left hand side here. Then on the side of the cab, under the black wool, 2 polished black stone buttons. Then a white stained glass paint on the side of the orange for a rearview mirror. Same thing on this side. And then 2 buttons under the wool on this side here. Now we need to make some banners, so get out a loom and come into it. We're going to use a yellow banner in black dye, vertical on the left, horizontal on top, horizontal on bottom, then switch to yellow dye and put a yellow border around it. New banner, light blue dye, top half light blue. Then switch to orange dye, and we're going to put an orange border around it. And then switch back to yellow dye and make the bottom half yellow. Then we'll come place them. So we'll put our C right on the nose here, and our window banner goes here and here. Come around and put 1 on the back of the cab here, and on the back of the cab here. Then come to the very back, on top of the yellow, and put a C logo there. Now we'll work on the interior. So we'll go ahead and and come on in through this nose door here. We're going to take out wax, oxidized, cut copper slabs, and stack them one block high, coming right up the middle till you get right here. Then a column coming up to the window on this side and on this side. On the side here, we'll stack it up 2 blocks tall. And same thing on that back. Then we'll make a staircase in the middle there, and we'll stack up this side 2 blocks tall. Turn around. In the back middle, we'll put a blast furnace and a glowstone. Then we'll put a stair on each side for seats, a lever over here, a glow item frame with a compass in the middle. Come back down through this stairs, put a door right here, then an end portal in the middle for a toilet. Then we're going to come out and we're going to stand on top of the nose here. We're going to put 2 strings in this top middle here, crouch, black carpet above them, and black carpet above the door. Then finish off the top of the nose with black carpet. And there we have it, folks. We've completed our Chessie System GP15 locomotive. I hope you enjoyed the build. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.